The next thing, explain this one to me. The Elite were in their big custom trailer and doing an interview. And the Cucamonga kids were talking about their T-shirt sales and Japanese wrestling. Imagine that.
Can I stop you? I have to stop you.
Yes.
Before you say anything else that happens here. When it was just them in the trailer, again, I was high watching this. So when they all walked over there, I started laughing because it was just such a funny visual of these adults acting like this. Gallows is all goofy and they're just trying to justify their existence there, the Good Brothers. They're all silly and Omega looks ridiculous and
the Bucks think now that they're real heels that they should dress like they just shopped at Liberace's fucking garage sale.
Hey, that Buck promo in the trailer, that's what I was going to say. I actually thought after they were done, I was like, wow, that was a heel promo from them finally, defined heel. Not just like we're baby faces, but we talk like heels. I was like, man, that's really good. This is a pretty good segment for them. I bet they won't mess this up.
Yeah. Well, Harpo had just got started with his breathy delivery, and all of a sudden there's horns honking outside. And he's trying to start, and they're saying, oh, keep going. And he's trying to go. He's like, what? Who's honking these horns? Like, who's dropped into my house with a fucking car on my fence? Of course, by the way, I think, did I mention we've seen just a shot of Moxley and Kingston? And did we see them at that point? We'd seen them in the fucking truck, didn't we?
Just once we heard the horns, everyone started looking to see what was going on outside, and then all of a sudden there was a camera.
Okay, yeah. As soon as the heels in the trailer look out the window to see what this unscheduled and totally surprising honking is about, they cut to a camera shot. It was obviously already set up of Moxley and Kingston in a fucking pickup truck. If this is a big surprise, did they stop and pick the cameraman up and say, hey, come along with us or whatever? Whatever. So Moxley and Kingston rev the truck up and smash it into the side of this big, expensive custom trailer. And, of course, I'm having flashbacks on, yes, Vince, just because he could and wanted to, filled up a Corvette with cement or whatever. And just because Tony Khan can, he can buy a truck and he can buy a trailer. But to waste that amount of money on these goofs, on this program, it ain't going to do a goddamn thing for business because they just ran into these idiots' trailer that nobody even believes is theirs. They're just spending money now to do lesser versions of old Raw skits that were done when guys were over. But anyway, here's the point I want you to explain to me. Okay, so the heels are in the trailer. They get interrupted by the horn honking. They look out the window. Holy shit, here's Moxley and Kingston. They ram the fucking trailer. They get out of the truck, do Moxley and Kingston, go around and go into the trailer. And every single one of the people in the Elite in the trailer are gone, unable to be found. So Gallows and Anderson and Harpo and Callis and
Nakazawa,
Brandon
Cutler,
and Cutlet and the Cucamonga kids. What's that? 8, 9? They not only weren't upset that somebody broadsided their trailer, they weren't only such cowards that they obviously ran away into the night before these two guys came in and kicked the shit out of all of them. But also there's an element of teleportation involved because from the time that they rammed the trailer and got out of the truck and went around the other side, 8 people didn't have time to get out of that fucking thing. And where did they go? And why was it a thing that they would be gone? What sense did this make?
It didn't make any sense. I'm going to guess they filmed it on separate days, maybe? Because Moxley and Kingston rammed the trailer, and then they get out with a pipe. Because at one point he says, get the pipe. And you hear Shivani go, he said, get the pipe! And then they go, and they smash in the window. You see them walk in and walk out. They say there's no one there. Now, there is a light at the other end of the trailer that's on, but I guess we're not concerned about that. And that's it. somehow the ramming happened.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
The ramming happened. Everyone, all the heels, which obviously outnumbered the baby faces, they all ran off. It made no sense. If you're going to do this, you have to execute it better than this.
I think you're right. They shot it on separate days. Nobody was, because you never saw, once the Elite's in the trailer, you never saw them outside the trailer. They looked out the window. You had to take their word for it.
We saw them walk into the trailer, or we saw a skit with them in the trailer. We never saw any interaction between the two sides.
Yes. Nor did we actually see, once that the heels were in the trailer, the shot out the window of the other people pulling up or anything. So, yeah, there was probably 2 different days they thought, well, our fans are complete fucking morons. They wouldn't be watching this shit. So they'll buy it.